while you're browsing Amazon, you'll see something made by some cheap electronics company in the $10 range, 10 to 20 or 20, dollar range, that you'll think, huh, I can think of a situation where that would come in useful. For me, this is one of those things. It seems to be called, although I can't find the brand name on the actual packaging, but from my order it seems to be called the iPazzPort wireless handheld keyboard. Now, once in a while I'll be up at night, I will have gotten into bed, then I'll get an idea for an idea for a story or something, and I want to jot it down real quick, but I won't want to go to all the trouble of getting up and, going to the computer keyboard, because I'm the laziest person who ever lived, and I'm hideous because of it. And so this seemed like something that might come in handy for that. Is it? Well, let's open it up and see. Okay, it comes in one of these clamshell case things that I normally get a bunch of cuts on my hand when I try to open them, cutting them open with a pair of scissors. But thankfully, for something that comes in the $10 to $15 range on Amazon, it's actually not in one of those cheapo ones. It's in one of the ones that opens up, so that's nice. You don't have to damage the packaging. And it's interesting that it says on the back that this is the updated version for 2015, so I guess these have been around longer than I was aware, and I just haven't come across them yet. So, opening it up, find a user manual here with instructions in both English and what I think is Chinese. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is between the characters in those languages. I suspect they have the same trouble with us in Russian, since Russia looks almost exactly like ours, only they put some of the letters backwards and such. It's okay. It explains things. There are a few pronouns missing, but I've had far worse booklets come with stuff. There's a charging cable. It goes into one of those older mini USB slots. Those bigger ones that you don't see anymore because, hey, they're halfway between the full size and the size we use now, so what's the point? And one nice feature, they have like a splitter, and I've tried it, and you can plug in the receiver here, because it works. So it doesn't take up 2 slots on your computer, so that's nice. You have the backing board, which is odd in that it looks old. It looks aged. It looks like it's aged, but this is new version for 2015, so it can't be. Here's the unit itself. First impression is it's actually smaller than I thought it would be, which is a plus because it means I can operate it one-handed. Yeah, you have a on-off switch here. I'm not sure what this is for. You have some sort of button. I guess it's for a flashlight or something. Let me see. Yes, it is a flashlight. Okay, it's a wow, really bright LED. Is this a power switch or something? Okay, so you got an LED. I guess so if you're using it at night like I am. You have a charging cable, and you may be wondering, where's the receiver? It has to have some sort of receiver, right, plugged into your computer. Well, right here. And it slides in here. And a really nice thing, look, you may think that you'd have to put up with this little hole here, which might be a little annoying, but nope. protective plate on the remote on the receiver actually slides back into the remote on its own and then covers it. It's really light, and the buttons do feel pretty definite. It feels like an old cell phone when they first started putting real keyboards on them. And the only thing I can say against it on the design standpoint is that people like my mother probably would never use this because it's really rubbery. It has a real rubbery, not plastic feel. And that sort of feel always causes my mom's skin to crawl out of control, and she can't stand to touch anything with this kind of texture. So if you have a problem with things feeling rubbery, and yeah, fresh out of the case, it does smell like rubber, has a strong rubbery odor, then this really isn't for you. But yeah, it connects to anything with a yes, but other than that, it connects to anything with a USB slot on it, so that that will run a keyboard. So that's nice. So yeah, let's cut to some. So yeah, other than the feel and the smell, it's pretty nice so far as being designed, and it looks like it'll last me a while. It actually has some keys on it that aren't on my standard full-size keyboard, so that's nice. That enable me to control media player with them easily. So let's cut to some Fraps footage I recorded earlier showing off how this thing works. Okay, so I have it plugged in. And it's plugged in with my regular keyboard and mouse, but it doesn't seem to be causing any confusion or anything to Windows. It took about a minute to install the driver, which was done automatically. I'm using Windows 7, so yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Okay, that's the wrong button. Let's see if I can go into LibreOffice and type something out. That's the real test of any keyboard. I wouldn't recommend this for typing out a novel or anything, but so far, as you can see, it's really responsive. There isn't any lag. I expected there to be some lag with something this cheap and using a touchpad instead of a mouse, but no, it's actually, I wouldn't be trying to play, you know, let's say, Mass Effect or something like that on this, but let's see here. Alright, if I can get LibreOffice to open. That's just my chair. I need to get some oil or something. Anybody know how to silence an office chair? Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Alright, writer document. Come on. I'm just keep forgetting to double click here. Alright, let's see here. Let's try and use tab, right? It's detecting it. This is the most riveting video ever put on YouTube. I have caps lock on because of my because that's my capture key I didn't think about. Yeah, as you can see, I'm typing fairly quickly. I'm not very good with little key stuff like this, but all the buttons are working and they're responsive, and yeah, I'm impressed. Yeah, this is, yeah, you can use this for, pretty much anything. This is, surprising, but, yeah, if you can get past the cheap, feel of it, if that doesn't bother you, if that doesn't make your skin crawl, then yes, this is very usable. I don't know who iPazzPort is. They're probably some Chinese or Hong Kong company, but this is very good. Yeah, I'll definitely be using this in future. So yeah, I give the if it weren't for the feel of a plastic, which that can't be helped in something this cheap, this would be just perfect. There isn't anything wrong with it. So yeah, if you're in the market for something like this, get it.